Hi everyone, it's Jeannie again, and I thought I would show you the initial setup of my planner. It's kind of a work in progress, as I think all things like this are. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want in here and how I want to organize it clearly, but anyway, I went ahead and made some progress on it, getting some things set up and getting some initial appointments in there, and kind of practicing with the weeks left and days left in December. And so I thought I would show you. I have you kind of zoomed in. I hope you can see everything. Simply because I want you to be able to kind of see a close up here. And so hopefully this will work out, and if not, I'll probably refilm. But anyway, if you're interested in seeing this planner with nothing in it, I have a video on that. And so I'll show you initially what I did here, and I'll have to be moving the planner back and forth in order for you to see it. I've got to get a better video set up, but I still haven't really got that figured out or had the time to do it, so that's one of my goals for this coming year. But anyway, so here's my planner. It is a day timer, the Mom Desk Edition. And it just has it's just vinyl, it's an embossed cover, has a snap closure. And I'll open that up. And you can see here, I have on this side, I have, in this large pocket, I actually have a card I need to mail. And then I also just tucked in my Martha Stewart, these little repositionable labels that I plan to use for tasks, like home tasks that recur. And I got that idea from Organize Like Jen, so if you want to see how she does that, you can look at that too. And I haven't even opened those yet, but I just tucked it in here. And this is the part of the planner I haven't set up yet, so anyway, I'll probably refer back to that. And then I have, in this little pocket, I just have some various stickers. I'm a scrapbooker, and so I have lots of, oh my gosh, and I've been scrapbooking for almost 15 years, so I have a bunch of these Mrs. Grossman stickers. I mean, these are literally probably over 10 years old, and I thought I'm gonna bust those out and use them for my calendar. I was helping my son make a gag gift for a friend of his, and we busted into these, and I thought I need to use these. So anyway, I just have various ones tucked in here, hearts and, you know, flowers and just little dots and stars. These little arrows. I have some balloons. I've been putting balloons on people's birthdays and stuff like that. So as I have the appropriate themed ones, I've been putting them in. And then the first thing I have in here is my envelope, the Ziploc bag with my pens. And I'm not exactly sure if this is going to live in here or not. It makes it kind of bulky to write in it with this in. You can see I have a little correction tape, so I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to start using it to see if I want to keep my pens in here. But I have those multicolor pens that I bought, and then I have my Pilot Uniball, or my Uniball fine tip black pen that I like, and then some correction. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then I put in that little Martha Stewart little sticky note thing that I bought at Staples, and so I've just put that in there for quick notes. And then on the back side of that, I went ahead and put in, I had some of those little post-it like half sticky notes for like flags, and then I have a clear flag here. So, and there's just like 3 or 4 of each of these. I figure I can always replenish when I need some more, so I didn't figure I needed to, you know, lug around these big thick pads. So okay, so I just have a few stuck on there, so I can just grab them and mark things as I want to. One thing I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this in here or not too. I think this is called like a fly leaf, or I'm not really sure. But the thing I don't like about it is it's textured, and the sticky notes actually, if they're not, unless they're the super sticky ones, they don't stick to it very well. So, but I was hoping to put what I've got on the next page on here, but the sticky notes aren't sticking down very well. So either need to get some other sticky notes or just leave this in here for protection or whatever. So the next thing I have is my my color key. I am trying a color coding type system, and so I have in here that my appointments are in either in black. If they're what I consider to be permanent appointments, I'll do them in black pen. If it's something that could change, I'll do it in pencil. Special events are purple. Stuff I need to remember for work is in green. My personal tasks are pink so far. Project related will be orange, excuse me, and then I haven't decided what to do with the the pen yet. I might actually make that family, or make it my husband's color, or maybe just miscellaneous. I'm not really sure. And then I got these Post-it notes that have a grid. I love things with a grid on it, and so I just stuck one in here too, for quick notes. If I need to just jot something down that I'll add to the calendar later, I just put one in here, and then I figure I can change that out too. And I just put these here, and they cover up the kind of the ugly information about the planner. So that's what's in there. And then of course I haven't really done anything with my years, of course. That's just in there for reference. And then my things to do in January page, you know, I've just kind of jotted down some of the bigger things that I want to get done in January. So that's the list there. And then let me show you January so far. And this is just an example of what I'm doing with the calendar. I have, you know, like I said, I use some of my stickers, and so on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I just have these confetti stickers. And then you'll notice here I'm going to start getting back on eating healthy and trying to lose some weight. So in pink I have I'm going to weigh in. My official weigh-in day will be the 1st, but then I'm going to weigh in on Mondays. I have a staff meeting on the 14th. Here I have birthdays. My mom is turning 75. My uncle, or my, actually this is my father-in-law, and he actually has passed away, so I have him in parentheses, but I like to remember his birthday anyway. And then we have an event that is a wedding reception on this day. So like I said, I just kind of used my little stickers that were appropriate and kind of had some fun with that. So, and I haven't really put anything to do in February yet. But I did go ahead and put in my, you know, Valentine's stickers for Valentine's Day. And again, I haven't gotten very far into this except for getting some, you know, recurring things like staff meetings. I have a doctor's appointment, you know, another birthday. You can see I did the little bunny and Easter egg for Easter. I have something in pencil here that I may or may not be able to do. And then, again, so the months just go on like that, and I'm not too far into it. May, I've got a few things. I've got my daughter's college graduation, yay! You know, Mother's Day, some birthdays, our anniversary, that sort of thing. So, again, these are just dates that probably aren't going to change. You know, that sort of thing. And again, I'm only up through June because this calendar only goes through June. So, so far I haven't been able to find the refills, and I might, like I said, if I'm using it and I'm being good about using it for the first 6 months, I may go ahead and treat myself to a real Filofax in July. So anyway, then we'll go ahead and start on, or I'll just keep flipping through here and just kind of show you what I've done. I went ahead and left the last few weeks of December in here so I could kind of show you how I'm using the planner so far. I have my to-do list filled out. In fact, I can check some of these things off because I've already done them this week. I went ahead and used my stickers. I've got a reindeer for Christmas Eve, and then just some holly for Christmas Day. Some other work things here. We may go to a movie today, so I've got that written down. And then I went ahead and started playing with the menu planner. Also my personal time checklist. Again, I've done a few of these things already, so I need to check them off, which I haven't actually done yet. And then I started using the dinner planner here, and like I said, some of these meals we've already had because today is Thursday. So, and these actually have the dates on them that you can probably see, but I'm not going to use it like that. I'm probably going to just jot down what we're planning to have, and then I'll fill in on the days what we're actually having and what actually works for that night, because I always like to have a mix of things that are quick and easy. Like for instance, I have these Mexican flautas. This is just a frozen thing that you don't have to thaw. You can just throw them in, you know, open a can of refried beans and, you know, chips, and you're good. And then there's some things that are a little bit more time consuming to cook. So anyway, so depending on how the week is going, I'll opt to do something quick or something that I really can take the time and cook. So anyway, so these are just going to be my ideas, but those are going to be floating. I'm going to be able to decide on the day I'll generate my grocery list from this and make sure I have these things on hand for the week. And then I will, decide each day what we have time for, basically. So, and then again, I've got a few, I just started the next week too. I have, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I've got my official weigh-in day. I've got ideas also for, the menu that we're going to have next week. And it's a little bit more, complete because my kids are home right now, so I'm doing a little bit more big cooking, as I like to call it, this week, and until they go back to school in the second or third week of January. So anyway, so the weeks just kind of go on like that. I haven't really filled out much of this stuff yet because, again, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to keep in here and what I'm going to take out. Again, I do actually have some websites I want to put in here, which I probably will go ahead and do. I'm still kind of generating a list on a sticky note on what I want actually to have in here. And then here's the grocery list, the tear out ones. I haven't used these yet, but I have, because I haven't really grocery shopped since I started this, but I will probably my second week that you saw, I'll go refer back to that menu, make my grocery list, and then I'll go get what I need. I also went ahead and put in a few of these little page protector pocket things, and I intend to use these for coupons. I'm not, I'd like to be a big couponer, but I'm not really, probably, but I'd like to save a little bit of money that way. So I thought I could tuck coupons and things that are on sale, things I don't want to forget in these pockets here. Okay, and then starts my divider pages. These are the dividers that I bought, and this again is a work in progress. I tend to, when I start something like this, I want to get really detailed with it, but I really think, knowing myself, the more detailed I get with it, the less I'll use it. So I'm trying to keep everything really broad and really, just I hate to say vague. That's not what I want. I can't think of the word I want, but general is actually, I guess, what I mean. So, so anyway, so I just started and I'm on sticky notes here because my label maker is out of, I want to make these look nice, and I'm out of the label maker stuff. So, I don't think they make it anymore. I have an older label maker, and I haven't been able to find actually the refills, but that's another thing. But anyway, so my first tab is for goals. So once I get a label maker that I can make them pretty, I'll actually label these. And then I just have, I have personal goals here, broken down into health, happiness, and attitude, and kind of general ideas of what I want to do on that. I have professional goals. I'm kind of between jobs at the moment, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So I've got some contact information here, and then I'll kind of fill that in as I kind of figure out what I want to do. And then I have household and family, and these will be more like, projects and just little things I want to do, goals I have for the house and for family. And then projects is the next tab, and I'll probably, like I said, take anything that warrants as a project over here and move it into my projects tab. And right now I just have home, and I want to declutter. Oh, and I also have another sleeve in here too for ideas on if I see pictures of magazines that I like, or some ideas I want to remember. I just have a little sleeve in here in case I want to put anything in here. And these are just a few general things. I need to deep clutter each room. I need to deep clean each room. And I have used the Fly Lady in the past, and I intend to kind of a modified Fly Lady, and I have actually a binder that has all that stuff in it, all the routines and the detailed cleaning lists and stuff like that. And I don't intend to transfer all that into here. I'm probably just going to use that binder, leave that here at home, and then just, have that as one of my weekly tasks to do, and daily tasks to do my things there. But so I've just started jotting a few things down on that. One of my projects, for instance, is our sunroom is partially painted and partially furnished, and we really want to get that completed, and I think that's going to be the first thing that I tackle. So once I get a detailed project list of what needs to be done in there, I'll show you how I handle that. And then the next one is hobbies, and these might be broken down even a little bit more. later on as depending on how I use them. But for now, again, I have a couple of sleeves in here for coupons and ideas that I want to, you know, cut out of magazines or whatever. And then for my, like I said, I'm a big scrapbooker, so my scrapbooking goals for this year, I'm going to try to do 3 layouts a week, 3 cards per week, and then I really need to purge and organize my scrap space. And so I really want to get that done. So, and then I have a YouTube planner. I have some series for my YouTube channel that I want to do. And then I also have a place for giveaways and challenges. I like to give things away. I do that frequently. And I and I'd like to do it more frequently. And then I'd like to join challenges and stuff. So I just thought I could kind of keep track of those here. And then a reading list. I want to jot down the books that I hear about that I want to read, either for my Kindle or get at the library or whatever. And I actually have a list somewhere, and I just haven't been able to put my hands on it. I've started, so I'll transfer that into here once I get that done, or once I find it. And then I also have lists, a tab for lists, and I intend to do menus. In the past I've done like 6 weeks of different menus, and then I generate shopping lists from those menus, and you know, and I kind of just rotate them. You know, I'll do week 1. You know, every 7 weeks it comes around, and so the meals are different and everything. But I was looking in my old way I used to do that, and it really needs tweaking because it's mostly just me and my husband. So, and when I was doing it real actively before, it was when the kids were home, and I was, like I said, doing a lot more cooking and cooking big. So anyway, but I have a page in here right now for menus, things I need to buy, like, you know, lists I need to make. These are for needs. And then lists of things I want, because I figure, you know, if there's any little thing I want in here, you know, they don't really need, but something that I want or I'm working toward, like my Filofax or certain makeup, or, you know, even scrap stuff, although that might go under my scrapbooking tab. But anything I can think of that I want that maybe would be a reward or a goal, I'll write that in here. And then I also have gift ideas. I am so bad about thinking of a good thing for somebody, and then when it comes down to actually having to buy something, I can't remember what it was. So anyway, so I have gift ideas, and this, again, like I said, these may be broken down more. I will probably end up doing some tabs, like these sorts of post-it tabs on these as they get thicker. You know, we'll see. Like I said, I wanted to just kind of keep it really easy in general to make sure I'm going to use it. So anyway, and then again, I just have another couple of these sleeves to be able to tuck things in. I may put some pictures in, that sort of thing. And then that starts my address book, and this is your typical address book. So, and I don't want to show anybody's addresses. And this is also going to be kind of a work in progress. I probably will just, I tried to get as many in here as I could. I think I've got all of my family in here now, and different things, but probably I will just fill this out as I'm needing the addresses and having to look them up, or finding them in my piles of, you know, envelopes that I have with return addresses on them, and you know, so that stuff is all in different places, and I'll get those in there as I find them or as I need them. So, and then so far in this little business card sleeve, I just have some address labels and some stamps. So anyway, and then the notepad, and then I have my pencil actually in the pen loop, and again, like I said, my pen's in here. And so that's where I am so far. There's still lots of different things I want to do with it, and so I may do another video. Gosh, these videos are long. Sorry, guys. So I will keep you posted as I get it filled up and I tweak my system. Hope you guys are having a great day. Take care. Bye.